Welcome to the Report from Tiger Mountain, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about voting in 2022, what to do, you know. Clive Palmer is a good option. I'm going to talk about that tonight, so stick around and listen. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about voting in 2022. Obviously, it's after all this craziness, it is important to send some kind of message, I think, to the powers that be. And for me, I guess there are many different parties. Obviously, I've always been fond of One Nation and Pauline Hanson. I quite like her, so you could place your vote there. I do think I do enjoy Clive Palmer's United Australia Party and Craig Kelly, and obviously Monica Smith and other people who are connected to that now. I think he could be a good option, but I would say probably the best thing to do is to, in the House, in the Senate, vote for the your new right alternative party, whether it be Craig Kelly, One Nation, or other people. I've spoken about people like Ricardo Bosi and people like that. He seems a bit too far-fetched and often the QAnon kind of conspiracy, which makes me suspicious he could be a controlled opposition or something. I don't know, but I don't think he will be someone who many people vote for. So I would say be cautious with your vote. But in the House, though, I mean, obviously, you're stuck with two choices in the House. It's either going to be Scott Morrison again or Anthony Albanese. And I mean, obviously, Anthony Albanese is going to be way worse than Scott Morrison, so voting Liberal, could be the right idea. I don't know. Maybe in the House it might be worth, voting for Craig Kelly or the United Australia Party. We don't know, but could this be splitting the vote of the right that will only enable the Labor Party to actually steal the election? That's something that needs to be considered, ladies and gentlemen, because I think the last thing we want is a major election victory in the next election for Labor, and that is a possibility at the moment because Scott Morrison's popularity does seem to have been kind of skydiving. I haven't been particularly fond of Scott Morrison the last few years myself, but I think he has put up at least some mild resistance to this agenda, and you would see a lot less resistance from someone like Anthony Albanese, and obviously he would have Penny Wong as his foreign minister. She would bend over and take it up the arse from China. We'd just get fucked by China if Penny Wong was the foreign minister. So, I think the danger of Labor has to be considered. So, to me, the strongest parties at the next election in the Senate are probably One Nation and, Clive Palmer's party, United Australia Party, who I'll probably vote for in the Senate, and probably in the House. We have to at least try and, because you've got to remember too, the Liberals won by a huge amount at the last election, so they have to have a tremendous swing to win, and they might not be able to achieve that. Scott Morrison might be able to hang on, so it maybe is worth voting Liberal in the House. That way we can avoid a federal Labor government, which would be a complete disaster, particularly at this juncture, because I believe a federal Labor government will continue. It will be like Justin Trudeau, will attempt to continue this crazy agenda for another 5 years. So if you've enjoyed living in prison the last 2 years, we'll vote Labor. If you haven't, I think you've got to vote for the alternative parties, One Nation, United Australia Party in the Senate. I vote for the Liberal Party in the House. So, otherwise we're going to end up with the Labor Party. So, that's kind of what's going on, I think, and that's just my advice. Obviously, do whatever the hell you want. Don't vote at all if you don't feel like it, but I think it is an important election, and I think, you do get a vote, so use it wisely. That's my advice. Report from Tiger Mountain.